Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's PredatorX here, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Here we are, all talk about Black Ops 4 with me, and let's get straight into the video. I also got some Call of Duty World War 2 because I wasn't invited to the event, obviously because I'm a very small YouTuber. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Sorry if you could hear me pulling up my sheet of paper because I had a lot of write down. Let's get straight into it. So ground and multiplayer first. New health systems remember placed. Obviously all the other Call of Duty are 100 HP health. That's been boosted to 150 as traditional. And reviving yourself isn't normally just like auto or gen anymore. It's just basically going to be a syringe like in Far Cry. Trying to think what else. And a few other games. If you know, leave me in the comments. So yeah, you have to use syringe to revive your health. So that might easy to go back out of a gunfight to do, or can you do in the middle of a gunfight. We'll soon find out what's best for you. 8 specialists. Specialists make a return from Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, mostly Black Ops 3. Let's have a look at them all now. There are Ruin, Battery, Crash, Ajax, Recon, Talk, Firebreak, and Seraph. They're all 8 that were in the reveal and what the YouTubers got their hands on. There probably will be 10, I think, at launch, but I don't really know as yet. But if you want a separate video of saying all 8 characters, what their abilities are, let me know. It is no longer a 6v6, it is going to be a 5v5, but that's okay because the maps are a lot smaller. They're quite small maps, so that if you're worried about the lack of gunfighting, like it was a bit of a problem in Ghosts, that won't be the problem. So it'll feel like an additional 6v6. Play the game returns from World War 2. Spawn picking, yeah, spawn picking's a bit is actually a thing now. Like in Battlefield, you can like pick where you're going to spawn. I think that is mainly due to Seraph because she has like the ability to have like attack insert, but like one for the whole team. But yeah, it might be for certain modes. So yeah, we don't know until we get our hands on the game or hands on the beta. Like Rainbow Six Siege with the specialist, you only get 1 per team. So say if someone's rocking Ruin on your team, you can't use Ruin. You have to use like another specialist. Or you could change them in game, but only pick the specialist that no one's using. So yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of that, but okay. There's no campaign, but the campaign is going to be like operations and Siege. So you like use each specialist a specific mission, mainly to get the use of them. So yeah. What I saw by other YouTubers, there's no kill. You don't see your kills, you don't see your deaths. You only see what your damage dealt to a person, because you show you how much damage dealt you deal to a person. Assist counted kills now. So say if you got like 90% of the damage, and your teammate picks the kill right at the end, you still get that kill. It's like Battlefield. What's great for you objective players like me? I'm a bit of an objective player. Points for getting the objective. Say like in domination, you get like 90% of it, 80%, and then you die right before you capture it, and doesn't get. And so your teammate comes and gets it. You get all that score for doing it as well, which I think is very cool. Regarding the creator class system, there's new gear. So like the stim shot, which is like your syringe, and body armor, are the best ones. There's 5 other ones, but I'm not gonna sure what they are. So they'll be like your L1 and R1, and then L1 plus R1 is your specialist ability. So yeah. And also you only can take 1 lethal or tactical, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like that. But yeah. Well, they're going to change some of this. We don't know until we get hands on the beta. Attachments are unique to every single weapon, so you might not have a reflex sight for every single weapon. You might not have an ACOG, so on and so forth. And there's tiers to all the attachments, similar like the pro perks were in the Modern Warfare series. It's a bit like that with attachments. So like FMJ tier 1 can do a certain amount of damage to a leg, and then the tier 2 version can deal more damage to that specific body part, even more damage, I assume. We don't know until we get my hands on the beta, and you get your hands on the beta. Let me know. Real quarter pants on every gun. Yes, they said this was a big part in the reveal. Is that every single gun is going to have a specific recoil pattern. You might have to get used to it. It's going to be different, unique. So if you guys go for them camo challenges, you might have to get used to that. But I'm sure the experts are good players and know their recoil patterns. Let's have a look. Shotguns are secondary now, which I'm a very fan of because I do like rocket shotguns. Apparently they're not very powerful though, so if you want to capture an objective, hit them with a few of your primary, go around to them and finish them off with a shotgun. So that goes back to MW2 and the Modern Warfare series, and also when you can rock a rifleman on World War II. Fog of War's a new thing as well in the game, which they showed a bit of. It lowers your minimap coverage, so it's like I think it does it for both of the teams. I'm not quite sure, but basically you only can see like like the lane in front of you, and that's it. And you can see where like enemies are firing the weapon, and they haven't got a suppressor. But yeah, just having a look, and I think that's all I got. Yeah. Anyway, heading over to zombies now. Sorry guys, not very well today. Zombies. Yes, there's going to be 3 multiplayer zombie maps. Zombie maps on launch, which are 9: Voyage of Despair and Blood of the Dead. With Blood of the Dead is the Mob of the Dead remake, but with the premise crew. So Dempsey, Nikolai, basically the Origins crew. They're going to implement custom gameplay in some way. I can't remember what, but if you remember, please leave in the comments below. Custom mutations in a way. I'm not quite sure what that means either. If you do remember, leave in the comments because I wrote it down very quickly. 2 settings for the new crew, because some of the zombie YouTubers got to make, like Blundell and the lead writer, I forgot his name, he was on the stage. But basically it's going to be 2 settings, so like there's going to be one menu for like the premise crew and their like little story, and there's going to be one for our brand new crew, so which I'm very excited for because I love PredatorX zombies. They do the best. So yeah, but that might hit that we're actually going to get 2 zombie maps per DLC, which more zombie maps the better for me, and I assume you agree. The new mode, I don't know if it's a new mode or just specific, but if you're not, like my mate was telling me this in a Xbox One stream when I was streaming Black Ops 3 all this week. Basically, if you're playing solo and your friends have a LAN of that, this new mode allows you to play with bots as like your fellow teammates, which I think is very cool, and I might get used to how the map flows, where certain perks are, and the perks are a lot different. They're not going to be perk callers anymore, I think. And I think that's all I've got for zombies right now. Also, just a little like Blood of the Dead might be not Blood of the Dead. Voyage of Despair, it might actually be linked to Shadows of Evil, because there's a save in the trailer. Kelman said something in Sons, but basically that is the same sign as in Shadows of Evil. So are they both linked to that same universe? Are they both, or is it just a coincidence? We don't really know at this point, until we have to wait to October the 12th when we get our hands on the launch of the zombies as well. And they've also confirmed that E3 is going to be a lot more zombie stuff, so keep your eyes on that. And obviously I won't be going down to obviously E3 this year, but I will be giving you all the news and stuff for as well. And finally, the Blackout, which is COD's first Battle Royale mode. Well, COD Online do it, but it's not that great. But yeah, it was only, they didn't show any gameplay, it was just a teaser trailer, because I assume we might see gameplay at E3, but don't quote me on that. COD Battle Royale, here we go. Black Ops characters, weapons and gadgets and equipment all returned, so like, you get to play as your all fan favourites Black Ops characters. It's going to be a combination of fan favourite maps. By the trailer, if you go and watch a trailer, trust me, it looks very nice. The tall buildings to me look like Die Rise, so are we actually getting zombie maps within it? Because I think that'd be very, very cool. And multiplayer maps as well. The map in total is going to be 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown, 1,500 times bigger, which is going to be huge. It's going to be land, sea and air vehicles in it. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be air vehicles, but I think they said air vehicles as well, which is very, very cool. So it shows the type of stuff they're going to go for. They didn't mention if it was going to be first or third person. I assume it could be both, because regarding Team Tactical, we had it in Modern Warfare 2. They could easily implement it that way. But yeah, so we don't really know until we get hands on the actual stuff. At E3, I'm guaranteed you might see a bit of gameplay, or you might get your hands to play on it. If you're going down E3, you lucky person. There's going to be by the PlayStation UK, like I'm talking about, I think it was PlayStation. It's going to be solo, duos and teams. So maybe is this more going to be rocked into the esport stuff as well, because they are rocking like Fortnite and the esports and PUBG, so I assume they might want to do the Call of Duty Championships this year as well. Um, sorry. And finally, from Charlie Intel, apparently it's going to be 140 players, because in the trailer showed it's like so many people alive, so many people dead, and that total to 140 players. So if this is 140 players, that is going to be spectacular. So I'm very excited how to see that. I'm very excited because I don't mind the Battle Royale genre. I like it. I play Fortnite with my friend mainly because we have a laugh at it. We're probably going to play H1Z1 when it comes released on PS4. I think it's next week it gets released. But yeah, that is all I've got for you. If you're wondering what is the worry for me, multiplayer scares me a bit about certain things. If they're going to fix them, they have to do it. Like the fire break is flamethrower is not as powerful as it was on Black Ops 3. The health system I'm not sure if I'm a fan of yet until I get my hands on, like I said, the beta. I assume you guys will be playing the beta when I know it's a private beta. Usually they go eventually they'll get a lot, or at least to the entire public as well. Zombies so far looks really good. My favourite map probably is going to be Blood of the Dead. Because I love Mob of the Dead, and plus the premise crew are awesome. Voyager Spell looks really good. I'm not sure about 9, because obviously Dr. Monty was like throughout the Black Ops era, because he's the one who put on the wall weapons. So I don't know if they're going to have any weapons in 9. It looks like they're just having the swords set within like ancient Rome and gladiators. So yeah, zombies I'm still very excited about because I'm a big Zombies Treyarch fan. Blackout, we don't have much information as yet. We don't know like what certain areas of the map are going to be. I don't think they'll play a lot of multiplayer. I think they said they're bringing some zombies maps in. If that is, I'll be so happy. But overall, I know there's been a lot of hate for Black Ops 4. I understand the hate a lot. Because it looks like Black Ops 3, but I think it plays a lot like Black Ops 2. If that's the case, I'll be very happy because I love Black Ops 2. I think it's going to be a good year for COD. I'm not quite sure though. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I think that's all I got time for. Please take your time to watch this video. It does mean the world to me that you do sit here and watch. But I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hit that like button. Comment anything at all. What games you want to see me do? Any Xbox One, PS4, leave me in the comments. Future games. Battlefield 5, I'm probably going to do a reveal on that as well. I hope you all have a fantastic day and stay tuned. And if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all very soon.